Jean, next month, Nova Scotia Liberal delegates will select a new party leader and by extension, a new premier for the province. In ordinary times, thousands of delegates would gather at the convention center here next month. These, of course, are not ordinary times.
Not even close. 25 years covering politics in this province. This will be my 12th leadership convention, and by far the most bizarre, simply because it's been mostly virtual.
Yeah, and the challenge that has presented is getting any type of sense of where these three candidates stand in terms of appeal. We aren't able to see how many people show up to an event, how they respond. What we have been able to see, however, is what kind of positions these three candidates are staking out. And at this point, they've staked out enough territory to distinguish each of them from one another.
Right. Randy DeLore, I guess, trying to position himself as the person best able to carry us past the pandemic and into some sort of recovery. This week, we saw his most concrete platform position in terms of that.
Yeah, and at the opposite end of that spectrum, you've got Labby Kasulis, who it seems on a weekly, if not more regular basis, has been putting out policy platforms. Chief amongst those has been support for small business to help get them through the pandemic, as well as a very significant highway twinning program, which would run from Yarmouth all the way to Cape Breton.
And then you have Ian Rankin, the former forestry minister, positioning himself as the champion for the environment, a shift to the left for the Liberals. His team would have you believe, attracting more young people and embracing the environment.
Yeah, that's right. So now how this will all work, we'll have a better sense of on January 13th. That's because the deadline for new people to join the party and become a delegate is the 7th. The deadline for existing party members to become delegates is the 12th. And so on the 13th, we will know exactly how many people are in a position to cast a ballot for the leadership.
So if you haven't been paying attention till now, you might want to tune in, because in a month's time, Liberals will pick a new leader in that building and you'll have a new premier.